Grand Rising, boys and girls. Welcome to Healing Hype Man. Message of the day. So let's just dive right in. I have this cool concept of how I'm going to pull today. A little similar how I've been doing it. Let's see what we need to process. Let's see what we need to talk about. Let's see what we can all vibe with. Willpower. Why is willpower here? Four of Swords. You're staying quiet about something. What's beneath you? What's behind you? What's above you? And what don't you see coming? Every time I try to record, there's always something going on around me. I don't know if you can hear that. Everybody has a gardener. Everybody. Okay. So we have willpower and Four of Swords. There's something here. There's a choice you have to make that you're keeping quiet about. Four of Swords, right? Willpower and Four of Swords. Like you have a choice to make, but you're being quiet about it, or you're contemplating something. You're contemplating it. Maybe we're contemplating our choices. What's beneath you that you don't know that it's Two of Pentacles. So it tells me that there's a choice. There really is a choice here. You're having, and above you, what you don't see is two as well. Two of Pentacles in the bottom, Two of Swords at the top. You know, this really tells me here that there's a choice that you really don't know what to make. There's a choice, there's a decision that you have to make. There's something that you're juggling, and you know, in all essence, you really understand that you have the willpower to make the choices. All we do in life is make choices in life. Our day-to-day is making choices, right? You know, from like, there's a card in the, and I'm drawing a blank right now. Jeez. Osho Zen about schizophrenia and how we have to make a choice and we don't know which direction to go into, right? So we're all schizophrenic of some sort. And what do I do? Am I making the right choice? Am I making the right choice, right? What's beneath you that you really don't understand is that, you know, you're juggling something here. But I ask you, is this choice going to stabilize you? Is this choice going to impact you in the next 5 years, right? Is it going to make a long-term aspect in your life? What's behind you is that this is the Star card. So it might have been a wish fulfillment in the past. It might have been something that you wanted in the past, and now this opportunity is being presented to you, right? I think that, you know, we have a lot of hopes, wishes, and dreams in our life, and things might come back around at some point in time, and now you're having to make a choice here. You're contemplating it, you're sitting on it, you're meditating on it, you're watching this message because you saw the title and you're like, wait, that sounds like something that I'm going through. What you don't see coming is the Hierophant. There's a spiritual component here. There is a lesson behind this, right? So to be honest, whatever choice that you have to make in life, and whether this is a specific choice, or I try to keep it very general so that it's just life choices, things that go on in our life, I want you to understand that there's always a lesson behind something. And I'm laughing because I always say that. There's a lesson behind something, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. There's stability, there's traditionality to it, there's structure behind it, there is long-term aspects to it. And it's also telling me that you'll be divinely guided to it. You're working hard to get to it, right? So you'll get to that point where you'll be able to make that choice here. I'll pull some more cards here. But right now we're talking about choices that we deal with on a day-to-day, the willpower to make a choice on a day-to-day basis. And, you know, we get in our head, what's above us is our mind. What's above you? Your mind is above your eyes, right? It's an aspect you can't really physically see. And the pictation is here is you can make that choice. You can make that choice. And you're probably sitting in silence, meditating, contemplating it, Four of Swords, about what direction you want to go to. All is good from the shamanic healing. All is good, right? With judgment, right? Maybe you're judging yourself here. Maybe you're questioning your pride, with pride on the bottom as well, right? But I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges, and you're just trying to make your choices for your unique path and challenge on a day-to-day. You're balancing a lot. You could be in your head. I would say you're in your head more than anything else. But at the same time, I like this aspect because there's two cards here that tell me that it's about stability. It's about your structure. You want to make the wise choice so that you make sure that you're stabilizing yourself, right? That's all we can really do in life, is make sure that we're making the choices to make sure that we are stable in our lives, right? Spirituality is about stabilizing thyself, stabilizing thy structure, the stability, being committed to something. Ten of Pentacles, right? And we don't have to take things so serious. As I stare at innocence from the Osho Zen at the bottom, right? I urge you not to get so deep into something, right? Because it should just flow. That's what's spirituality here, right? We're all conscious beings. Right? You're watching this, which means you're consciously woke. You are aware of what is going on. You are aware of the decision you have to make. You wouldn't be watching this kind of reading if you weren't cautious about the choices that you make, which tells me you are consciously aware of what is going on and the choices that you make and what you're about to do. Be careful not to judge yourself so much here when it comes to this decision here. So let's kind of dive into this here. And with just this star card in the past energy really tells me this might have been a wish fulfillment for you in the past. Maybe you're questioning it now. Like, is that really what I want now? Is this the direction that I want to go into? I have learned so much with the Hierophant here that now, maybe my end desire, my goal is a little bit different than I expected. I'm also staring at two separate decks with the Four of Cups here. I think we're really realizing what our worth is, and we're being stubborn with our decision. And I like this energy because it's like, I don't want to just take some random shit that comes my way, a random opportunity. I don't want to take an opportunity that's only going to fulfill me for worth of 4 cups of emotion, 4 cups of passion, 4 cups of love. I'm looking for the 10. I'm looking for the big one. I'm looking for for what really fulfills me in a certain aspect, right? I like that. We're tuning in. We're tuning in and really understanding ourselves. 4 of Swords with tuning in. So looking about choices. So let me dive into it this way here. When we make choices in life, right, again, stabilizing ourselves, what choices can I do that's going to solidify me? Do I know what the outcome is going to be? No. Are we setting an expectation? I hope that we're not, right? We tend to do that naturally, but there's an aspect to it of having some sort of innocence to it, because if we have a high expectation to this choice we have to make, if we don't get the outcome that we're looking for, it's going to feel like it's a loss. And nothing is a loss. Everything is only a learning lesson. I can't tell you what decision to make. I can't tell you what choices it is that you're making. Maybe it is about the self because we're tuning in here, and it's about 4 of Swords, and 4 of Swords is about contemplating and meditating and things not being completely said, right? There's information that might be missing, but we have tuning in. You are tapping into your spirituality, right? You wouldn't be on this spiritual channel if you weren't some sort of spiritualist, right? So you're being divinely guided here, as I see 2 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So now we have 2 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, and 2 of Wands. This could be about 2 people. This could be about a partnership. This really can tell me that this is about a choice. You're planning something here. And I want you to understand that you do have the choice to make if you want to move forward on it. It is really up to you. Hangman at the bottom. You are just kind of waiting there maybe for more information. Listen, let me tell you something. The Aries New Moon is on Friday. Now, if this is a big life choice, the Aries New Moon, I would wait until next week to make any big life-changing decisions. And what I mean by that is buying a home, signing a contract, things that are long-term that you cannot fix, that you're stuck into. Wait. This week is just meant to experience. The Aries New Moon is meant to just experience this week. There may be some emotional aspects to it. As I see emotional release, it just reminded me. It may be a little bit of emotions, and we say that a lot, like just experience this week, and life really should just be experiencing. We should just be experiencing everything in life, but especially this week. I would say, when I talk about astrology, these are just energy that is flowing, that can work in your favor. It is suggested not to sign anything that is very, very big, anything that you're ending, right? The Death card at the bottom, right? Any new journey, the Chariot at the bottom here, right? You can have desires and hopes to want something, but don't make the big change just yet. Sit with it and experience it for a little bit right now, right? Seems like someone here has to make a choice. My suggestion is not to make a choice just yet. Experience this week, especially if you're dealing with people. I see a lot of twos here. There very well can be two people here. I think more information will come in as the week goes on, right? And that's the best part about astrology. If you use astrology, it's just going to help you to kind of solidify, like, oh, this is the week that's going to be impactful. If I make a decision, it's going to stick. I can't necessarily say that it's not going to stick, but the suggestion is to just kind of hold back on that information and not to do anything that is permanent, right? And the other aspect to the Aries full moon, the Aries new moon, is your soul. Your soul is searching. Your first house, your soul is searching for something. You're driving things forward with the Chariot card. You're pushing things forward. You're seeing things. You're seeing a direction you want to go to, and you just want to go. Aries energy is about just going and grabbing it by the horns and just moving forward, controlling it, right? This week, sit in that energy here, right? Don't judge yourself, right? I love myself, and I see myself and everyone. Have pride for who you are, and at the end of the day, all is good and all will be good here. All is good. So I hope that this kind of gave you some sort of clarity, and I hope I was able to talk, to speak onto willpower and you realizing that you do have the choice to make. Just know you'll know when it's the right time to make that choice. 11:11 on the clock. My name is Alvin Catalan. I'm present. I'm done speaking now.